What is up everyone? Today I'll be showcasing my all-time favorite Great League team, Azumarill Double Ghost. This is a line that's gotten me to Legend many times, including in Season 11. But does it still work in Season 12? That's what we're figuring out today. But first, let me introduce you to today's sponsor, Prime Gaming. Prime Gaming comes for free with your Amazon Prime account and offers many free games and free in-game items for some of your favorite games every single month, like Pokémon Go. This month, they're celebrating the Pokémon Go Halloween 2022 event with an exclusive drop. So let's go check it out. You can find the drop on the Prime Gaming homepage, which I'll put a link to that down in the description below. Just make sure you're logged into your Amazon Prime account. Go to the newest bundle. Looks like this month, we're getting 20 Ultra Balls, 5 Max Revives, and a Super Incubator, which will come in super useful as I will be walking a ton this week, and now I can hatch some eggs along the way. That's not all. There'll be more drops coming, as well as in-game content for other games. You also get a free Twitch sub to using your favorite streamer. So what are you waiting for? Sign up using my link below. Anyway, we're just gonna head right into the battles, and I'll talk more about the team while we're doing that. So this line is incredibly special to me because the first ever video I made about a team on this channel was this team. Also my first ever Twitch live stream I ever did. In it, I was running this team, so it's very special to me. Been running it since the end of Season 1, and it's been very good in basically every single season. However, in recent seasons, it has gotten a little worse, mainly because of this Pokemon. Lickitung is kind of a problem for this team. Luckily though, Azumarill isn't horrible. And besides that, most of the time, Lickitung gets paired with Pokemon that are quite weak to ghosts. A very common Lickitung lead team is Double Fighter with Metacham and Surfetch'd, or Nidoqueen plus Metacham. And against both of those, Sableye does a lot of work. I'm gonna shoot up the first Power Whip since, well, it's definitely gonna, oh my god, what a bad play. Well, very good play by them to catch this move, but bad play by me to throw it. But yeah, this is fine. We've chipped this enough now to where I can safely throw my foul play on the CMP tie here, and it will knock out the Nidoqueen. And at this point, I am expecting a Metacham in the back, which makes this not bad. Makes this not bad at all. Now, I do have to make a call here though. Do they Earth Power or do they Poison Fang? If they Poison Fang, I'm in big trouble. They Earth Power. Alright, that's a great shield by me then. Absolutely fantastic shield. Okay, I won't be able to farm down here, so I'm just gonna throw here. I think they're at the Earth Power now though. If they shield, they can probably knock me out. Okay. Not fantastic. Definitely not fantastic. Do I bring in Marowak here or Azu? I think I'll bring in Azu. Whoa, they switch in their Lickitung. Okay. I think that's fine with me. I think I'm very okay with that. They Power Whipped. That's okay. Do I try to catch a move? You know what? I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam. I know this doesn't kill, but I also don't want them to Body Slam me before I get off a move. Now I can safely bring in Alola Marowak to farm him down, since a charge move wouldn't do anything anyway. What is it? Is it the Metacham I'm expecting, or is it Scrafty? I've also seen Scrafty with this, and that'd be really bad if it's Scrafty. What? Oh, it's Metacham? Okay. I just have to make sure they don't catch now. They catch, that's very painful. Make sure I see the counter come through. I do! Throw the Shadow Bone. Alright, wait, we might be winning this. Look, that's the power of this team. They did have a Lickitung, which is, you know, good enough to, well, it like counters all three of my Pokemon, but it's not good enough to take out all three. And turns out they really only had one counter to Ghost, and that was Lickitung. Come on, farm it down, farm it down. They know it's over, they concede the match. Azumarill Double Ghost, it's just too strong. GG trainer. Oh, Frostlass is a pretty good lead for me. I actually got 3 answers for this on my team. Azumarill probably being my worst answer. Actually, all 3 can technically lose to Frostlass in some scenarios. Seems he's weak to Frostlass, so I'm actually gonna throw my play rough after this and then switch into Sableye. I'm kind of expecting like Diggersby in the back. That's something I see paired with Frostlass often. Diggersby, maybe Galarian Stunfisk. Frostlass lead really is something I don't see often at all. So it could really be anything at this point, but oh, Licky Tongue as well is definitely a common pairing with Frostlass, especially when it's in the lead. If it's double normal now with like Diggersby, this would be really bad. Let's just hope it isn't. Hopefully it's like G-Fisk. That I could definitely see. It's not the worst matchup for Sableye, that's for sure. Because foul plays really add up. I definitely should have built up to the return. They could maybe grab a shield. But this is okay with me as well. Because now they're like incentivized to throw a power whip. Because I've already done my damage. Which means I might actually shield this. Because they're basically another foul play range. Yeah, I'll shield this. I'll shield this. That's okay with me. Should I have shielded that? Ooh, this isn't... Wait, this can't be another whip, right? Is this another whip? Okay. Big misplay by me. Big misplay by me. Alright, well, I gotta hope that whatever's in the back, Ewak can deal with. They shield that. Alright, you know what? I'll bring an Ewak. The licks will add up, but body slams and power whips will do nothing. So I can volley farm this. Oh my goodness. Yep. It is what I expected. Diggersby. That's a problem. That is a big, big problem. Another problem Pokemon for this team, sadly. Now, do I even shield this up? Do I even shield this up? I think I will, because the bubble damage is quite valuable. Or is that 3? Wait! Can they get to an Earthquake after 4? Oh, I think I just threw the match. I was too focused on having good timing with my charge moves that I just didn't throw the Ice Beam. Oh, they farmed up so much that it was only 4 mud shots for... Oh, come on, please. Yeah, but they're... Yeah, that was also the issue. Maybe if I shield... Avalanche, maybe? Oh, I shut up. Okay, okay. This would have been rough either way, because I think they get to the Earthquake on Diggersby too, and then the Shadow Ball on Frostlass. So I think I definitely made a mistake by not throwing my Ice Beam, but even if I had thrown it, probably would have lost. I think I maybe shouldn't have used a shield on my Azumarill, but then the Diggersby would have definitely reached the Earthquake for my Marowak and then a Shadow Ball. So I think it was game over from the start there. Alright, Skarmory. Now, this is a lead I actually always switch out of. Because Sableye is a pretty decent matchup here. And I can, well, lure out potential Diggersbys. Which my my Marowak really loves not seeing. So this is great. This is going exactly as planned. Now, it's just hoping there is no Swampert in the back. Because that is usually what comes with Skarmory. Now, Sableye is a very bad matchup here. If they have a very good Diggersby, I can actually lose the 0-1 shield, or the 1-0. So if I use a shield and they don't, I can still lose this if they have a very good IV one. So I'm not even gonna bother shielding, because that might just put me in a worse spot. Ooh, they don't allow me to throw there. Yeah, I'll just let this go. They already have a Diggersby. That's already a ground type. Double ground is possible. Seems a bit risky maybe, because they don't really have a great pivot if they go double ground. So I'm still hoping it... Well, honestly the best pivot for their line would be Sableye, which, well, I'm not hoping it's Sableye. I'll throw this Ice Beam before I can get to another Earthquake, because it would definitely chunk. Let me just go into Marowak immediately, I guess. Well, let me just wait to see what comes in. If it is a Skarmory, I'll go Marowak. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Yeah, that's what we call... well, not a complete hard counter. Technically, Azumarill was fine versus Skarmory, so I could have stayed in that lead. It would have been fine for Azu. However, then I would have just gotten clapped by the Diggersby and Sableye in the back. So I would still call this a complete hard counter, basically. Honestly, at this point, I think I might just leave the match because this is definitely over. Azumarill is decent versus Skarmory, but not good enough to where it can now take out both this Sableye and Skarmory. So we're just gonna exit the match right here, make it go a little faster. GG trainer. Alright, next game. We have a Vigoroth in the lead. Oh, Pokemon you don't see often. This is a good lead for me. Vigoroth has play here for sure. Back in the day, actually, Vigoroth could win the 2 shields versus Azumarill, but these days, Azumarill's way too thick. It's way too XL, and this is now a pretty good matchup for it. They're staying in, which kind of has me worried. I kind of want to switch out into my Sableye at some point then, because I might need my Azumarill for something in the back. But, you know, Sableye also doesn't have a great matchup here, and I can't necessarily farm it down. So I'll wait a little bit before doing that. Yo, they allow me to get a full free bubble, which is really nice. I'm gonna throw my Ice Beam immediately and then switch. I think that's my play. I'll give him a free counter that way, but if I throw a bubble, they're gonna get a Body Slam within that bubble. So I'd rather just throw here, get the shield, and I'll switch in Sableye. Oh my goodness, it's a Gramble. Can I get here? I can get there, okay. Big return, this is why Purified Sableye is so freaking good. We get to the return, bye bye Gramble. They shield, that's lame, but we'll just bring in Alola Marowak then and start the farm. This might be Vigoroth double charm, that'd be freaking wild, but you know, anything is possible. Except for the debuff, maybe? Ah, thank you. No debuff. That's great. We're fully farming this down. If they bring in Vigoroth, I'll just do an extra Fire Spin. They bring in whatever else. We'll see what will... Oh my, it's an Altaria. Yikes. Okay. Not too good. Honestly, not too good. Can I switch already? Cannot. Alright, let's switch now. Oh man. Do I even shield this? I've gotta, right? I've gotta. Yeah, I'll shield this. Still survive a Body Slam. Which means they're gonna have to throw 2. I really hope they throw 2. Because I need to farm... Okay, the way I win this is I farm this down with Marowak. So please throw your move. Please throw your move. Please throw your move. Throw your move. They're not throwing their move. They know. They know. I needed to, in order to win, I needed to farm that down with Marowak. And then... Oh, and then get to 2 Shadow Bones versus this thing. But now I am definitely not reaching that, right? Oh, baby. Oh, nah, that would not have killed. GG's, trainer. All right, Azumarill. Oh, a great lead. An absolutely fantastic lead. We'll stay in, of course, but we're gonna... Oh my... What? Ah! Bye-bye. GG, trainer. Alright, that's great. That's kind of selfish just a set. We go 2-3 this set. Not too bad. Not... Well, that's bad. That's very unfortunate. But I will say we face some tough lines too. But overall, this team just isn't like easy to play in the current meta. So many licky tongues. So many harder Sableye answers. You know, back in the day... I'm actually going to play one more battle, by the way, since this one was so fast. Back in the day when I started running this team, Sableye was actually kind of spicy. I ran it end of season 1 of Go Battle League, and Sableye was kind of spicy, especially Return Sableye. No one was running Return Sableye, basically. And even a regular Sableye, you could see that occasionally, but you could go a full week, or at least a couple days without seeing Sableye sometimes, which is crazy, since these days, it's hard to play a set without seeing Sableye. So the meta has definitely changed drastically. And the same with Alola Marowak, by the way. It was kind of spicy back in the day as well. And I would say these days as well, since, you know, it's just not as good as it was, I think. Not enough Registeel these days. Alright, I'm gonna throw a Psychic here with the Victini. This is a pretty fine matchup for me. Honestly, I wish I switched out earlier. They're clearly weak to Azumarill. I'm gonna throw a player off here, hoping they shield. Oh, they did shield. I actually wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't expecting that. Oh my goodness. More Sableye answers. Like, this is worse than a Charmer, really. Like, back in the day, the best Sableye answer would be like Umbreon, a Charmer, and they get or a Charmer or a Azumarill. And we all know Azumarill versus Sableye. It's fine for Sableye. But Charmers are kind of okay too. This is Wigglytuff. Yeah, Wigglytuff can be a bit tough, but at least you do like a ton of damage with return. And versus a low Ninetales, you can even win that if you hit the return. But Diggersby, you can never flip this. Like, you can never ever flip this. Can't believe, did we run into 3 Diggersbys this set? That's crazy, actually. Like, Diggersby is definitely Pokemon that is around, but 3 in one set? Okay, 6 battles, I guess. That's kind of crazy. That's actually kind of crazy. I forgot to lead. Victini. It was Victini. Okay, I kind of need to save shields because they have energy. Maybe this was a mistake though. This might have been a mistake. You know what? We'll switch in. I'll throw. If the Victini comes back in, I'll throw. I move. Ooh, Walrein. Actually did a bubble, which is kind of a mistake. But Walrein throwing against this thing is fine. It's actually a good play. If the Victini came in, it would have been a mistake. But, you know, let's just say I expected this thing to come in. Man, now it's all down to calling a bait, probably. Or shielding this Earthquake. I don't know. You know what? We're calling a bait. Why not? Alright, nice. That's a great call. That's a really great call. Well, this is just another spear, isn't it? Am I stupid? No, I'm not. Well, that's fun news. Okay, we'll just throw here. Should kill. Well, now we're looking pretty good. That was an Earthquake. The video would have ended right there, probably. No outro. But now we're doing pretty good. All we need is double a Bone Club. And I'm just going to shoot everything, of course. Even if they get to it too. They will probably be able to knock out my Marowak. But actually, you know, they might win. I have 2 shields. Never mind. I thought it won. I have 2 shields. They are not winning, so they concede the match. GG's, trainers. That also ends this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Good luck with your battles, trainers.